Hello friends, this side Rahul Magan here, and this is part second of the earlier video which we discussed, which is USD JPY buying carry trade. In this we are going to show you the computation that how this trade is getting dying up. But before showing up with the computation, let us give you a small background again, those who missed our first video. That in the first video we try and explain to you that exactly how the carry trade between the Japanese yen and US dollar, which is happening via US treasury. Example, a Japanese pension fund who is having the Japanese liability wanted to convert into the dollar asset, and further some would like to invest this dollars into the US treasuries, from where they are earning approximately 1.38%. How come this is getting diluted to almost zero? And as reported by the Bloomberg TV, that now this is almost negative or at par. At par stands for zero. You can very well understand that if as a pension fund I have a JPY liability which I am converting into a dollar asset, and further some I am investing this dollar asset into the US treasuries, and from where I am making almost zero or negative return, it means I am eating away my profits. So that exactly means that this is not going to work for long. So if I continue to do so, I would definitely be in the loss. So how exactly this is happening from the computation point of view, this is what the purpose of the video, and for more details you can refer our earlier video on the same YouTube channel. So here we assume that there is a Japanese pension fund. We are not given any name. So we assume that this Japanese pension fund is having 100 million of Japanese yen. 100 million of Japanese yen. 100 million is not a very big amount, but although we assume that they are having 100 million of the fund. Now what we did, we converted this into dollar. You can very well see that currently one Japanese yen is approximately $102. So we converted this Japanese yen into dollars. So very easy that you was having a Japanese fund which you converted into dollars. Perfect. So you have approximately $9,80,000. For flat you can take it a million one. Okay. Now what happened? Sitting today, the current yield on the 10-year USD stands for United States Treasuries. USD stands for United States Treasury is 1.38%, which you can see here. And USD, let me explain again. This is United States Treasuries, and 10-year bonds is always known as belly of the curve. Even in India, the 10-year bonds are considered as a benchmark, to be very honest. Now what happened? POS stands for principal only swap. POS stands for principal only swap. Now here I assume the POS cost 1.2%, which I taken from Thomson Reuters. Now from what do you mean by this 1.2%? This POS cost means that, now listen very carefully, this is little technical here. You have a Japanese assets of Japanese liability of 100 million, which you wanted to convert in dollar, and approximately you will get 9,80,000 or roughly $1 million. Right, roughly $1 million. Now what are you going to do? Let us have a round function here so that it become easy for us to have that. Now say -2. Now say 1. Wait. Take it -3. Best. 9,80,000. Now you've taken this as a 9,80,000, a flat. So you are having a 100 million asset which you convert into the dollars, and you took the round function, you converted it by -3. Perfect. Now what did happen? You know that yield, 10-year yield is this 1.38%. USD stands for United States Treasury. So now see this from where 1.3, how much money this 1.38% is generating. This is F2. So what we are doing, we multiplied this 9,80,000 into 1.38% and we'll get some money. This is approximately 13,524. Take it flat, 13,500. This is something we are getting per year from US Treasuries. if we add this total, which we already did here, we will get approximately 1.135 million, which is here 1,35,000. Sorry, not million, 1,35,000. You can see here, because we assume that this is 10 years, that is why. So again repeat, this is nothing but the difference between, you can see the here, this is nothing but the difference between 980 into 1.38, which is coming 1,35,000. What is POS cost? Pay attention carefully, that has been marked as red here. POS cost means I do have yen in my pocket, but I want dollars. Is yen is a carry currency? No, because yen interest rate is 0. Yen is a carry currency? No, yen interest rate is 0. So I am offering yen to bank and they are giving me dollar. But dollar is a carry currency because dollar is generating 0.5%. But yen is not a carry currency. In fact, on yen you pay. So here you are taking it 0, although it is negative interest rate. It effectively means that you have to pay some cost to the bank, and assuming that bank is JP Morgan. Now that cost is not that each bank will going to charge as per his own convenience. That cost is strategically, that POS cost is strategically known as the cost of swap annualized premiums. Swap annualized premium means, some people will always refer this as forward premiums. Right, so this I have taken from Thomson Reuters. This is a 10 years cost, because POS cost for 10 years. This I have taken from Thomson Reuters. So this is a 10 years cost, right? So now see this 10 years, every year you will pay this. Now see the F2. Now this is in Japanese yen. Now 100 million Japanese yen into 1.2% divided by this USD JPY rate. So the first you will get in the Japanese, and then you are going to convert this in the dollar terms. So you will get some dollar amount, which is roughly, I think, 11,765, roughly 11,800. This is net margin. So repeat, this is what you are going to earn. This is what the POS cost. This is what the net margin. So in nutshell, if you go down, you are making 1,35,000. You are paying POS cost for 10 years is 1,17,000. The net benefit you are getting is 17,593, which is approximately 17,600, right? So the biggest question here is, what is the benefit of that? The benefit is that after 10 years, once this swap will close, this Japanese fund will go to bank, which is JP Morgan, and he will get the same JPY. What does that mean? You initially converted at 102 and you will reconvert this at 102. So you will save yourself from one aspect, which is known as the currency cost. Basically, let me write here, currency risk on principal. Henceforth, this is known as principal only swaps, which is known as POS, principal only swaps. Now before winding up this video, let me summarize this to everybody out here. Now you are a Japanese pension fund having 100 million pension fund liability. You converted this into a dollar, which is this divided by 102 minus 3. The yield on the 10-year USD is 1.38% sitting today. It may vary, and it would further decrease if Federal Reserve will not increase the interest rate. And unfortunately, Federal Reserve is not in a position to increase the interest rate, to be honest. You have POS cost, which is principal only swap, 1.2%. This is the interest which you are earning on this USD, which is 980,000 into 1.38%. If you add, I use the formula Control D. If you add, you will get 1,35,000, right? Roughly flat. This is what you pay, because this is what you pay, and this is how. This is the dollar amount. You can very well see Japanese yen into 1.2% divided by this, so USD Japanese by premium. This is the net. Now tell me one thing, if you are a fund manager having 100 million liabilities in the hand, and this is what you are minting. How much you are minting? Only 17,600 after 10 years, that too a big amount on 100 million. Tell me which fund manager will go for it and why? Why he should go for it? Tell me one good reason why he should go for it. On a 100 million amount, although we here understand that the interest rate which this particular the Japanese economy is facing is negative, but still, why only for 16,000 he go for it? Nobody will go for it. And this 1.2% is nothing but, I will writing here, this is the cost of exchange rate or the volatility in the exchange rate. You understand that we are having a lot of issues around us, which is Brexit. Some companies, some countries from European Union wanted to exit. Chinese interest rate are rising very high. United States are facing a huge debt trap. Debt trap, I means to say that they basically, they already crossed the debt limit, which is shared up by the Senate, and there are a lot of such issues which they are facing. So in that regards, there is a very clear-cut consensus that this 1.2% may increase to probably 2% over the period of time. Not now, it will take me 6 months or so. And then Japanese pension fund will pay from their pocket. And once they will pay from their pocket, the panic will start, the carry trade would reduce, and once the carry trade would reduce, you understand that how the things would be for you people and for us people. I hope this video serves you. You can see the earlier video as well. This is already on the YouTube, and you are always welcome to contact us at this is our contact details. 1 minute. Always welcome to contact us at treasuryconsultingllp@gmail.com. Our alternate email ID is rahulmagan8@gmail.com. My contact number is 919899242978. And as promised, our YouTube channel will bring a lot of videos for you over the period, which would help you to make a lot of better understanding for you when it comes to the foreign exchange market. 10 new and latest videos are on the way, which would come to you very soon. Thank you very much and have a good luck.